Look at that over there. I forgot to mention that Wilma did that. Oh my gosh. Come on. Wilma, we need to go home. Come on, baby. It's time to go home. Your little adventure's over. All right. She's really fast. Come on, let's go. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. This is terrible. That horse is good. Horse, stop it. Hey, stop. Here she comes, slowly but surely. Hey guys, Ellie here. Today, boy, do I have some news to share with y'all. I just want y'all to know that I have the worst, most misbehaving pig on planet Earth. Do you see way off in the distance who that is? That would be our pregnant Wilma over at Cousin Brienne's house. What in the world is she doing over there? She's in there with Bree's horses and her goats. I don't know if they're connected to that where that cow's at over there, but what is she doing over there? What is she actually doing? This is her home right here. There's like several layers of fencing that she even had to get through. How did she get over there? What is she doing? Our gates are secure. Obviously right there. And then over there we're secure as well. Let me tell you how she did it. I found out how she did it. My dad texted me because he was here to pick up Lex and said, hey, I think your dog and your pig are in Bree's pasture with their horses. And so I texted back and I was like, how is that possible? I'll go out there and look. And so, because literally, how is that possible? Like what? Then I don't know. I'm just dumbfounded. And so I came outside and I found Phoebe laying down right there, right in that corner over there. And so I kind of came along and was trying to press against the panels to see if any of them came undone. That's how she would have been able to get out. And what I discovered was that right over here in this little corner, I saw a little bit of digging. So I'm guessing that somebody must have kind of dug under here. And then I pressed against right here and I saw that the whole thing can kind of come open like this. You can create a pretty significant gap, more than enough for Phoebe and Wilma to fit through. I'm gonna guess Wilma plowed her fat butt through and then Phoebe followed her, just being a curious little puppy dog. Right, Phoebe? I can't believe you did that, baby. That is so crazy. And then Phoebe must have been trying to get back over, started digging, but she must not have been able to find her way back through. So I'm glad my dad noticed that. I would have noticed when I came out here anyways, but still. Crazy. Doesn't make any sense why they would want to do that. I know. Wilma is just looking for a good spot to have her babies. She's still a little troublesome, crazy little pig. There's plenty of good spots over here to have her babies at home. She's been at Tony's house. Now she's over at Bree's house. So I got to go over there and get her back. And that is, look at her wagging her tail. She's doing something good. That is the most troublesome, devious pig I've ever seen before. That's crazy. All right, let's go get her. Oh, and also, look at that over there. I forgot to mention that Wilma did that. That would be our container of goat feed, trying to keep it safe from the weather. And Wilma has broken into that and spilt it all over. She's done that before. Nobody else does that, so I know for a fact it was her. Wilma has the habit of doing that. Oh my gosh, she is the most misbehaving pig we have ever had. She's going to be my undoing. Oh, Wilma. Oh my goodness gracious, baby. All right, so I've enlisted Cousin Bree's help. I didn't want to let any of her horses out on accident, so all I really need to do is, are you going in too on the side-by-side?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in too.
Okay, Bree's going in there anyway, so I'll wait on her. I just wanted her to kind of distract the horses, occupy them so they don't run out. I would hate to try to go in there myself and then the horses run out and then they end up all over the driveway or whatever. So I'll give her a chance to do her thing. Wilma is as devious as she is. She's very cooperative when there's somebody around. You just have to have eyes on her. So I'm confident that as soon as I get behind her and as soon as I start walking or driving behind her, she'll run right out and she'll run right home. So I just feel like I got to be out here with her at all hours of the night to make sure she doesn't try that funny business. I still cannot believe she did that, you guys. Wilma is becoming a menace around here. Dang, Wilma. Stubborn horses don't want to move. Feather, you helping, baby? Come on, Feather. Come on, good doggy. You coming to help, Feather? Such a big Great Dane dog. Wow. So big. So big. What a big girl. Humongous dog. Look at those fresh pink gums. Healthy gums. Alright. I'm going to try to fit through here right quick. I got space now. Let's go find Wilma. Oh, I need to close. Are you getting doing it? Yeah. Oh, okay, sorry. Shoot. Alright. Let's go find Wilma wherever she's at. Come on, Wilma. Where'd you go? Oh my gosh. There she is over there. Wilma! Dang pig. What are you doing over there, you fat girl? Oh my gosh. Come on. Wilma, we need to go home. Come on, baby. It's time to go home. Your little adventure's over. Alright. She's really fast. Come on, let's go. Let's go, fatty. Go home. She is so fast. She's trying to evade me. Where is she going, you guys? She's trying to get Wilma. That way, Wilma. That way. She got to the one spot where we can't get our side-by-side. She is so smart. She is so bad.
Do you want to run back towards the gate?
I can. I'm just afraid of the horses is the only thing.
Oh, they're good now.
All right. Come on, Wilma. Come on, Fatso. Let's go. Wilma, it's time to go home. Come on. Time to go home. Come on. Wrong way. Nope. Crap, these horses are terrifying me.
Go, little pig. Go, little pig, pig. Go, little pig, pig. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Shoo, 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 pig. Shoo, 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 pig. Shoo, shoo.
I'm glad I have Bree here to help. I'm terrified of the horses. Y'all know that.
Shoo, 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 pig. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Shoo, 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 pig. Go.
Let me get the side-by-side real quick. Hold up.
You know. You know. You know. You know.
I'm gonna get the side-by-side real quick. Hold on, Allie. Right here. That is one out of control horse. All right, guys, so we got Wilma back. It was kind of difficult. My phone ran out of battery, so I wasn't able to record it for y'all. I know Bree might have a little video coming out because she videoed some of her point of view with it. I appreciate her help. But we got Wilma back. Where is she right now? No idea. She is in the front yard somewhere. She's super fast and quick, and so she guys, she's devious, I tell you. Like, not in a bad way, not like in a malicious way, but just in a... She's very rebellious. That's a better word probably to use. She just... You give her an inch, she'll take a mile. She's crazy like that. But anyways, right now, what I'm doing is I've gone down the entire fence line over here, and I've tried to use our nails and hammer to fix any parts of the fencing that she might have got out from. I think she got out over there, or if she did get, I don't know if she got out through there, but Phoebe definitely tried to dig back in over there because I see Phoebe's digging marks, and I watched her do it. But most of the fencing is intact. However, once in a while, you'll come across a spot like this right here where, you know, if Wilma digs hard enough, this easily could have been where she got out from as well. And so I blame a lot of this probably on the flood, because you can even look right here. And I don't know if you can tell, but the fence is kind of like leaning this way. And then if you look down here, it's not in a straight line. Like this part right here kind of tilts to the right, and then it kind of straightens out again. But you can just see it's very zigzaggy and stuff like that. I stepped in a sticker. Ouch, 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 ouch. Hold on. I got a sticker. Oh, how do I get this out? I'm going to have to use the tweezers, the pliers to get it out. Oh, boy. Oh, y'all can't even see it. Yo, I'm not just trying to show my feet for no reason. I'm sorry. I got to get this out. Ow, that hurt. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Ah! Wasn't too bad. Oh, I hate stickers. I really do. The point I'm making, though, sorry for that, is I think with the flood, a lot of the fencing kind of got disfigured, for lack of a better term. And so I don't want to have to go through all that again. Wilma did not cooperate well coming back. She is so heavy. I'm exhausted from that. And so I'm trying to come along the fence line and just hammer the nails, trying to hammer nails in on the spots that look to be unsecured. And so hopefully Wilma won't be doing that again. I've gotten about this far down so far, but I still got to go all the way down over there. And so I hope that she I hope she doesn't do this again. That would suck. I'll probably call it a day after I finish this fence line. If she does it somewhere else, like if she gets in through over there and ends up in our pasture anyways, I don't really care because it's our property. But her coming in here and imposing on Bree's area with her horses is the part that is kind of uncool. Also, I want to just tell you guys thank you. Last time I did a video of myself kind of, you know, nailing in or hammering in some nails, I talked about how difficult it was because I was afraid of hitting my finger. I hit my finger a few times. And so when I went and tried to hammer a little more softly, I couldn't get the nail to stick in. But then if I tried to hammer firmly to get the nail in, I risked hitting my finger. And it was just a really hard dilemma. But a lot of you guys told me, Ellie, just get some pliers or something like that. And you can hold the nail secure with the pliers so that if you can swing as hard as you can with the hammer, and if you miss, you'll hit the pliers, you won't hit your finger. And so that's really, really helped me a lot and save a lot of time going down here. So I really, really appreciate that tip for those of you that offered it to me. But I didn't want to make a video boring, y'all. I'm just watching me go down the fence line, hammering in nails or whatever. That's kind of not my kind of video anyways. But I will get back to y'all when we finish. All right, guys, so I just went ahead and did feed up. We got the pigs right here. We got Ziggy Bird right here eating. Notice who's not here. Notice which pig did not show up for feed time. That's right, Wilma. Where might Wilma be? Wilma, baby, where are you? Why did Wilma not show up for feed up? Oh. Look over there. You gotta be kidding me. How in God's name, how on God's green earth does this happen? She's in there with whoever that horse is. Oh my gosh, man. There goes Wilma running away from the horse. Oh no. How? Guys, I just fixed the fencing right here. I just showed you guys. There's only one explanation, is that when I got Wilma back in here, I went inside to take a short break because I was so overheated. It was hot today earlier, and I had to kind of carry her, drag her to get her to walk with me. She was not cooperating coming back home. And so I went inside to catch my breath for a little bit, and I came back out and started working on the fencing. And so the only thing I can think of is that maybe she crawled back through in the time that I was inside. But that still doesn't explain how she got over there. That's in Kim's pasture. That isn't going down right here and going over to Tony's, because there's a gate over there, the fencing. It's not in Tony's yard. That's in Kim's pasture. So she had to have got in through right here, wherever she got out previously, and then somehow found a way through there to, I don't know how she did it. I don't have any idea on earth how she did it. I'm just dumbfounded once again. This pig is out of control, you guys. I don't want to put her in the pasture because the males have been harassing her, knowing that she's probably going to give birth soon. And I know that males sometimes will like eat, or they'll kind of intentionally kill some of the baby piglets that might come out weaker, just instinctually. They're kind of barbaric animals, and so I don't want to run the risk of any of that happening. At the same time, though, I don't want to trap her in a stall because I don't know how soon she'll give birth. I know it's soon, but soon is like subjective. Soon to us is very different than soon to her. Soon to me is like in 2 or 3 days, but she might still be a week or two out or more, and so I don't want to leave her in a stall for 2 weeks. And so my solution was to just leave her in the front yard and let her roam. I was going to build her 2 or 3 really good spots. One over there, and I'm gonna put some hay in a stall, but leave it cracked so she can go in and out if she wants to. Maybe in the hay barn back there, put some hay out to make a nice bed. And then there's this third little corral, this little square. I gotta get her out of here, right from that horse. It's okay, Rooster. It's okay. Rooster, it's all right, buddy. It's okay. I'm going and getting her right now. Point is that I wanted to, Rooster, hey, it's okay. It's okay, bud. I appreciate you trying to help. It's okay, Rooster. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. This is terrible. That horse is good. Horse, stop it. Hey, stop. Here she comes, slowly but surely. Oh, my goodness. I'm not going to be within 100 feet of that thing. More like 1,000 feet. I ain't getting anywhere near that horse. Wilma, you better come now. Oh, horse is leaving. That's good. I asked Kim to call her, and so I appreciate Kim doing that. Come on, Wilma. It's time to go, baby. Don't know how you got in there. I have an idea of it. Well, I know that the fencing between me and Bree's property, I understand that it wasn't intact. I didn't realize that because nobody is like you trying to break out all the time. But I guess you made us aware that it needed to be patched since the flood. I'm guessing it's the flood because all the fencing was kind of crooked and stuff, and so the weight of several feet of water will kind of make your fences get disfigured. So that's probably what caused it. And so that's one thing. Well, no, not that way, not that way. You need to come the other way. I'm turning you the other way. Back home, Wilma. Back home, Wilma. Back home. Go back home. Back home, fatty. Back home. Don't growl at me, you little punk. Back home. Back home. You're not putting the brakes on. Other way. That's the road. That's the wrong way. This way. That way is home. Go home. Trying to help Phoebe and Rooster. Phoebe, the puppy. Home. No, quick, get in the corner. Go home. Go home, Wilma. You're not putting on the brakes. Go on. Go home. Go home. She's trying to put on the brakes. Oh my gosh, this pig is the bane of my existence right now. She is just out of control. Wilbur, what are you doing? That's weird, buddy. Yeah, what do I do? What do I do? As I was saying, I get that the area between me and Bree's pastures, that fence needed fixing. And so I went and just fixed it, so it shouldn't be a problem anymore. What I don't know, though, is how, after she got into Bree's pasture, how she was able to get through that fencing to get right here. That's the Kim's area. That's the part that blows my mind. But whatever. Got her back. I actually need to go ahead and close this gate right here before I forget. So I think we'll be okay now. But in general, it's just kind of frustrating. She keeps getting out. I could put her in the pasture, but the males are harassing her, as I was saying. And then, yeah, I got her. Thank you. Yeah, I'm latching it right now. Thank you. All right. That's actually kind of scary. Boy, I was not built for the country, was I? I'm afraid of big old spiders like this. I'm afraid of horses. Like, who even am I? What kind of a noob am I? What was I saying? Man, yeah, what do I do with Wilma, guys? She, trying to get in there without having that spider touch me. If I put her in the pasture, the males are harassing her, like you just saw Wilbur trying to do. And then if I leave her out in the front yard, she's been getting out. And if I trap her in a stall where she can't get out anywhere, she'll be confined in a little tiny square, a little 15 foot by 15 foot square for who knows how long. So she's a problem. A menace to our society. A menace to our society. I can't say that word. I'm getting tongue-tied. A menace to our society for some reason. Come on, Wilma. Let's go home. Come on, baby. Let's go. Come on. This pig, you guys, if you think about the bad escapees that we've had over the years and the bad animals that are not literally bad, people are going to go on there and say, you're calling them bad. They're sweet babies. No, not literally bad, but just kids, they're bad. They're devious. They get into trouble. They're little troublemakers, you know, little problem childs. Doesn't mean we love them any less or anything like that, but the animals that are bad about escaping and getting their head stuck, like, you know, obviously Shirley Bird, that's the original goat that used to get stuck all the time. Carrie does that for us right now. I don't know what other animals my dad's had over the years, and Jamie, that have always been escapees, but this right here, she's on track to be maybe the worst escapee of all time, because this is getting ridiculous right here. This is actually out of control. Good girl, Wilma. Put yourself back up. Home sweet home. So where do I put her? I think I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to give her another opportunity to prove herself that she's an obedient child, even though I don't think she cares to prove that at all to me. I think she just wants to do what she wants to do. She could care less what I think of her. Look at her. She's already trying to get back out again. She's already trying to go along the fence line and see where that spot is she was getting out last time. We fed up, Wilma. You missed out on it. Pigs are so smart, you guys. They are. She, like, instantly she's going back for the way she was getting out before. Pigs are so dang smart. She's trying to find, she's trying to figure out where she got out last time, just to go right back where she went before. That's crazy. That is ridiculous. Oh, I'm dropping a poopy. I'm not going to video that. I'm going to make her beds, and then hopefully that'll incentivize her to stay. She has 3 good places where she can lay her nest, so to speak. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So as I mentioned before, we kind of had that whole dilemma about where to create space for Wilma to have her babies. And so what I've done here, as I alluded to earlier, is I've made 3 spots that I think are really, really good beds for her. 3 spots that I think that if she has those to pick from, then we shouldn't have any problems with her escaping anymore. So our first spot right here, I have laid out some hay in this corner of our little corral. I don't even know what you want to call it. I put a ton of hay here, and the reason I didn't cover the entire corral in hay is because, you know, to be honest, I feel like, as well as I feel like I know animals, I'm not them. And so I can't read their minds and know exactly what they want. So when I kind of set up things for them, I like to set it up kind of half one way and then half another way. Bah, hi, Angel. To give them freedom. So I have enough hay here that if Wilma wanted more hay, she could kind of, pigs will do this. They'll bite the hay and they'll basically arrange it into the shape or the design that they want. And so if she wants to huddle up more in that corner, she'll make a big old floof of hay in that corner. It's still kind of hot out here, so I don't want to smother her with hay all over the place. Hay normally keeps you warm, but it's still, some days are pretty hot, and so I don't want to overheat her. If she likes the spot but doesn't want to be overheated, then she has the rest of the whole corral that isn't covered in hay to lay down and kind of get some fresh air and whatnot. There's air circulation here. There's some over here by the door and stuff like that. Tallulah, what are you doing, baby? But I like to give them freedom, essentially, whenever I try to build places for them and stuff like that. So this is spot number 1. I think that would be good for her. And if she ends up not preferring this spot, then we got 2 other great spots over here that I'm going to show you right now. Spot number 2 is in this stall right here. I did kind of the same thing. We've had shavings in here for a while, so she has shavings right there, and then another hay mound right there. Actually, I'm gonna go closer and I'm gonna show you that Wilma actually laid in there last night. You can tell plain as day. There's the rake I was using to try to get all this. I used this hay right here trying to get it all down. Look, you can see the actual shape. It's hard to see on the video. I don't know why the video's not picking it up well, but that's a big old huddle of hay right there. And then right here, there's like an outline of a pig. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know why the video is not making it out very good, but plain as day to me, I can see where the pig obviously laid down and ruffled it around a little bit. So this right here is spot number 2 in a stall, but open. And last but not least, this would be my favorite spot if I was her. Around this corner, I have a big old mound of hay right here for her to pick from. This is spot number 3. You know, you have the whole yard, and then you kind of come in here, and then you can kind of isolate yourself, huddle up in this little area, and I put a good amount of hay right there for her to decide what she wants to do. And so again, I didn't want to overdo it or anything like that, just to make her feel smothered or overheated, but I wanted her to have plenty of hay on the nights it does get cold, because it does get cold sometimes too. I'm telling you guys, the weather over here is so bipolar, so unpredictable. That's my idea though. If y'all have any other ideas, then be sure to let me know. I love to hear y'all's ideas and suggestions, but hopefully giving Wilma 3 good spots to pick from will make her not try to escape as much. I want her to have the freedom to birth where she wants to, but not the freedom to go to Tony's house or go into Bree's pasture with her horses or go to Kim's house like she's done. Can y'all believe that, you guys? She's literally gone to Bree's, Kim's, and Tony's house. If she gets out again, who knows where she'll go next. Crazy. But all right, guys, with all that said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all be sure to let me know in the comments what kind of stuff you guys want to see. I hope you all have an incredibly blessed rest of your day. And as I always say, your boy Ellie out.